You've probably heard that it's important to have a manager log in your restaurant. Why are they important? Well, I'm going to tell you why they're important and how you can successfully use them to make sure you keep everybody in the loop in about 2 seconds. Hello, this is Dave Scott Peters with therestaurantexpert.com. And I understand. Manager log. Many of us, we've grown up in the restaurant business, or even if you're in just a quick little neighborhood bar, they've got this 3-ring binder and you've written notes and whatever. The problem is we often misuse a manager log. We write, there's that manager that writes a soliloquy, right? Takes pages and pages and pages, like, holy crap, I don't need to know all that. And you got the person who's like a teenage boy, one-word answers, yes, no. And you're like, I need more information. We have sometimes people bitch and moan in them. It's a legal document, don't do so. Well, I'm going to tell you why you need a manager log, how you use it properly to get the results you want. Number one, let's make sure when we use it, we teach people what we want to see in there, the length of the entries. Whether you use a 3-ring binder, a spiral binder, you use a pre-done customized manager log on paper, there are companies that do that, or you use one of our competitors or our online manager log that's part of our solution. Don't care, they all do the same thing. Train them on how you want it to use, but here are the 7 benefits of using a manager log on a daily basis. Number one, you get to hold your management team accountable. If you ask them to do something, everybody comes in and reads it. Whether they initial or they see it online, that means they know something needs to be done. Whether it's call the plumber in the morning because the ladies' room toilet is backed up, whether it is, I need to make sure that reservations are all taken care of and called back today. I put it in that manager log, and I can hold people accountable because I was specific and clear, and it's right there in writing. You're going to keep all your managers up on any employee issues. See, sometimes early on in my career, I was the bar manager, and I disagree with this format where the bar manager closes 5 nights a week. Well, that's crazy because I don't know what the daytime is. I'm only working nights, which means I had employees that worked for me. In the daytime, I didn't know what's going on. So if another manager wrote one of my daytime bartenders up, I go to the evaluation time, I have no idea. I know nothing about it. But when it's put in the employee log, every manager knows what's going on with each one of our employees. How about critical repairs, right? The roof is leaking, the air conditioning is leaking, the ice machine isn't working. Well, again, instead of waking somebody up at 2 o'clock in the morning when it happens, when I'm the closing manager, I write it in the manager log and somebody can take action to it. Everybody's aware of it. How about new policies and procedures? Well, maybe today is a no cell phone policy day. We're sick and tired of our employees with cell phone policies. You got to put them away. Hey, we got a locker for you. We're going to lock them up, whatever it may be. Well, now I can put it in the manager log so that 3 days later, after somebody who's on vacation comes in and all my employees have cell phones and nobody writes them up, but the owner walks in and said, what the hell's your problem? It's a no cell phone policy. I didn't know. Well, now I know all the policies and procedures, the changes, even if I'm not there. What about your team knowing your important numbers? Your manager log should be tracking things like your daily sales, your customer counts or covers done. They can look at all the important labor numbers. Are we on our labor cost? How much we spend? How many hours were worked versus what we actually originally scheduled? Like, are your key numbers there so they can pay attention to them? And last but not least, your manager log fosters positive communication in your business. We all make sure we're on the same team by sharing with each other, making sure we've got each other's back and we're all in the know. I'm going to tell you right now, you may think a manager log isn't so important in your business, but it's a critical tool to keep everybody on the same page, in the know, and moving your company forward. If you don't have one in place, make sure you do now. If you want to learn how our solution can be added to you do on a daily basis, give us a call toll free at 1-877-457-6278. Dial extension 106 and ask for Greg Sauerbach, our solutions coach. He'll happily talk to you not only about what our manager log does, but everything else our system does and how we might be able to help you make more money. This is David Scott Peters. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure and subscribe now to my YouTube channel. But before you go, download my free report. You'll find the link below in the description section. And be sure not to miss these other videos with expert tips to help you run your restaurant.